Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, my adventure series. Topping off manufactured materials at Dab's Hope. And I know you probably get tired of being at Dab's Hope, but you've seen my videos, but my videos are about my gameplay and we need manufactured materials. Lots of manufactured materials all the time. And I just continue to top them off as much as I can, as I know I'll probably need them in the future. So we'll just keep topping them off. Be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. That'd really help us out with YouTube. YouTube requires that we have 1,000 subscribers, and after 11 months and 1,300 plus videos, we have just over 200, so we need more of your help. The reason I move over when those are full is because they'll try to put you into orbit. Here's another one's going full shield emitters. But this will probably be our last video for a little while on the My Adventure series on manufacturing materials. We'll probably on the next video go out to the crater and try to load up on some raw materials. Before taking the main account Python back to the fleet carrier. Be sure to look underneath the video to the far left and you'll see our YouTube channel GFM_RDG, where you'll find those 1,300 plus videos on about everything, because I've taken you along for everything we needed to do. Do we have plenty of materials in our main account? Probably so. Does it hurt to top them off? Nope. I think it's a good thing. Because in this game, you need credits and materials and upgraded equipment, engineers, and it takes all of it. But watch our From Scratch series, From Scratch, and you'll get quite a ways. Now we do use the fleet carrier quite a bit because it is an alt account. But main thing, get you a good fuel scoop and probably an extra fuel tank, and be willing to make lots of jumps if you don't have access to a fleet carrier. My guess is our next series will be to continue to work on the beginnings. It's been a while since we did part 6, but we'll be working on part 7 of the beginnings. Main thing for me is to get to a Python when we're going from scratch, because that's my all-around ship. Works quite well. And to upgrade it, well, most of it's full. Continues like this one, like that round, we're probably going to end it quicker because about everything was full. Be sure to look underneath the video in the description for ways to donate, join our Patreon, find our fleet carrier, and add tritium to its fuel tank. We've gotten 2 so far on that round. 3. Yeah, that was a good round. One previous that wasn't. We got 5 items. Be sure to check out our videos on Rumble and Daily Motion. It's an alternative to YouTube, since YouTube, like the rest of social media, wants to suppress free speech. And Parler is a Twitter alternative. They need an alternative because, yep, social media is pretty bad. About you have to only hear their version of speech. Yep, those high densities are catching up pretty well. That's the one I worried about because we used up so much of it. Dispersion plates. Failed. Yep, not too much more, but we still got our From Scratch series out to be out here, and it needs a whole lot. Yeah, I think we need to go out to the crater. Yeah, we're not collecting. We're collecting some, but we're having a tough time. Okay, well, we're going to go out to the crater and see what we can do with raw materials and sit down. And then it'll be time to go take this ship back to the fleet carrier and to work on our From Scratch series. Like I've mentioned many times, we have 5 copies of Elite Dangerous. We have a main account, and then we have 4 alt accounts. And we are working on one of the alt accounts right now. Sys landing. And we have one that's a partial. But again, I have to remind myself all the time, we're not in a hurry. There's no reason to be in a hurry. Assist landing.
Landing gear deployed.
Assist down. I didn't think it would take too much to top this series off in this account, because we've been topping it off for a long time. Assist ship. Assist start. So we'll be looking for raw materials now, just to see how full we are. The combat mode, because we're going to be shooting rocks. And we sent the ship off into orbit. And when we're ready to go back to the fleet carrier with it, we will call it back down. And we'll see over the next few rocks how long we'll be here. But I'm happy at topping it off, though. I like doing that, because you need credits and you need materials in this game. So you see on the gray boxes around the material, there's no points on the box, so that means it's full. So if there's no point around or on the square, there's no point in checking it because it's full. So we were able to pick up some. That's good. So yeah, we might be out here for another capture or two. Yeah, I say video capture because I capture all of my gameplay, and I have commentary with it, and there's no way I could publish every video that I create. That would just be way too many. So we just pick out some. I don't want to bore you too badly. And eventually we'll have Odyssey. I'm not real excited about Odyssey, just because it doesn't have full VR support, or will not. Now by the time this video is published, yeah, I still don't think Odyssey will be available by then. We might know more about Odyssey, but it takes me several weeks to get these videos published, but because we don't have enough subscribers anyway. I like the way we're doing things. There's only one, because I have plenty of videos that I can work on. I don't have to rush. And I can still publish 3 videos per day for Elite Dangerous. And with my schedule, so it works out pretty good. So we'll keep doing it the way we're doing it now. Now when I talk about things like my reverb, by the time you see this video, I'll probably have the reverb. But eventually you'll get videos where I'm using the reverb, G2, and I'm talking about if I like it or not. Those two are full. We got one that's a little ways out there. Let's see if there's any closer. Nope, just the one way out there. You can tell because the signal's spread out as far as it is. It's not very tight at all. See some glistening over to the right. I think that is a rock we've already had shot. And those are full materials. Yep, so there's our tracks. I do appreciate you coming along, and I do appreciate all of those that have subscribed. It's just not nearly enough. We're having less than 1% of our viewers to subscribe, and we need more like 5% for it to really make a difference. So we need those of you that have not subscribed too, and YouTube allows you to subscribe to 2,000 channels. So you're not going to run out of subscribes anytime soon, I'm sure. So we could sure use one of them. Now with Rumble, we don't have to have 1,000 subscribers. But with Rumble, it's taken them a while. They list in their frequently asked questions of how long it'll take to release a video from the time I copy it over there, and they say 5 to 10 days, but that's not even close. It takes a whole lot longer than that, because I've had some videos out there for over 3 weeks and they're not monetized or released yet. So it takes a long time. That's why I haven't pushed more videos out there yet. I will over time. They're going to have to start releasing them for me to add more videos, because it takes time to publish those videos, and I don't want to waste any time. Now, I am not happy with YouTube, the way they do things, the way they censor speech, the way they keep increasing the requirements for monetization, all those things I don't like, and I'm sure I'll never like it. YouTube just needs competition, is what they need. So if you will join me in trying to watch more videos on Rumble and Dailymotion, help support those platforms. So then that could even make YouTube better if they have more competition. It's like Twitter really needs competition. And I don't use that type of service anyway, but Parler is the alternative to Twitter. And it really needs competition badly. Yeah, we're shooting enough rocks, so which is good. And those two are full. I'm sure we'll do another video of raw materials out here. We continue topping off before we go back to our from scratch video or series. Like I've always said, we're not in that huge of a hurry. We've only had the from scratch for a little over a month, and we're already as far as we are, so that's pretty good. I think the rest of them are full. I do complain about things on Elite Dangerous, but the main reason is because I want them to, enough of us would complain, they would fix them. And be more like they say they want to be. They say they want to listen to their players and adjust things based on their players, what their players want, but that's really just talk. They don't actually do that. So we're hoping one day they feel the pressure to actually listen to the players. And that's why I criticize them, because I want them to listen to the players. They have a great platform. It could be even better. And I'd like for it to be better. That's why I complain. Because I want it to be a great game, not just a good game. And what other space games have interdictions? None, as far as I know. That's just a Frontier thing. And you wonder why. Why nobody else picks that up? Because it's aggravating to the players. The players should be able to decide if they want to interact with a pirate or not forced to have to interact. As much as I like No Man's Sky and Subnautica, there's not a drawing as heavy as it is with Elite Dangerous for me to play. I feel more comfortable playing Elite Dangerous, even though there's some things I don't like. So I'll keep putting out videos, I'm sure. Yeah, I think everything else is full. And then we have two over here. Back up enough where we can see things. We're looking for those gray boxes, and if the gray box has points on the corners or not. Yeah, I think everything else is full. Let's see what else we got. See, that one's far away. But it might be all we got. I have to see what kind of time we have. Yep, we're done. Well, I do appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll come along again. Hopefully you'll find ways to help our channel through subscription and donation and watching more of our videos. So until the next video, which I'm sure will stay out here for at least the next video, I thank you for watching. Goodbye.